There we go. Stream up and running. Hello, people. Welcome in. How's it going? Sandra, good to see you in the chat. Sue and Jerry, Mod Squad, strong in the house. How are you both doing? Telepathy. Fingers crossed we can deliver some shiny luck or hundo luck to you. Mike Griffin, good to see you as always, mate. How are you doing today? And who's got their nicket? Who's got themselves their nicket? Bramming One, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. How's your day treating you? And Starlight Muser, hello, how are you? We've got the wonderful 2 kilometers reg pool to deliver. It's not a shiny Dwayne, unfortunately. And I know that's not 100% at all. It's lovely to have you all popping in for, I think, the deadest raid hour of the month, but they've got to put Tapu Koko somewhere, I guess. Do I use the Max Particle Pack? Let's burn some time. Why not? There's always the chase for 100%er of the old Dynamax. Let's give it a whirl. In the office at the moment, so can't go and get the nicket yet. Oh, okay. Hopefully you can do when you're finished up. I can recommend definitely dropping an incense. Nicket, like if you'll see on the video if you come back to the channel in a couple of hours' time, but my daily adventure incense, it was like, because I had a Roar of Time going, there were like 4 pages, and the first page was all Sneasel pretty much, then it was all Clauncher, then all Corefish, and then all Nicket. It was all very pocketed in terms of the type of Pokemon that was spawning, but yeah. Good luck everybody on your Nicket. Hopefully you get something good. Surprise visit from the oldest son. Hopefully that was nice, Mike. Fantastic to hear. DJ Phantom, good to see you. How are you doing? And on the raid invites for the stream as well. Got a good crew for this one, which is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to hopefully hearing of some good shiny luck and good tidings. This is not a hundo score bunny, but it's all right. It's one for some trade as it is. Gav Goes, hey dude, good to see you. How are you doing? The last time we saw each other was obviously over in LA. How did everything pan out for you over there? And there we go. Haven't got the Nicket yet either. Live in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully going to town tomorrow. Nicket does come off, I can say again, comes off incense. Give incense a little whirl if you fancy it. We've got ourselves a rocket ground because Tapu Koko Raid is not quite kicking off for about 5 minutes or so. So we'll see how the raid stream treats us and everything. Sam, good to see you in the stream as always. Found a gym via campfire, jump on a bus to it, waste a remote on Cottony, but was worth the job. Didn't go nearest to the remote, helped get to gold. Oh, congratulations. Nice, another gold gym. Is that about the only time you'll be raiding a Cottony? Bramming, we'll have to wait for Deep Depths Part 2 or something like that. They'll drop Shiny Nicket eventually. Dunkers, lovely to see you in the chat, dude. How are you? Won't be jumping. Yeah, won't be doing the remotes. I cannot blame you. Cannot blame you at all. Oh, this is where I really need my Ice-type Mon, but I don't ever bring an Ice-type Mon in because I'm an idiot. Oh, dear. Saving the coins for Milan. Looking forward to seeing you all out there. Absolutely, mate. Cannot wait. We'll have to try and sort out a communal sort of meet point, as it were, at some point in the city and over the weekend. Because I don't think we're necessarily scheduling specific meet and greets, but we'll try and say where we're going to be. We obviously are going to pay attention to the biggest Starbucks reserve in the world. That is going to be on the agenda, but yes, let's all go Mudbray shiny chasing in literally less than 2 weeks. It's exciting. Linz, a very good evening to you. How are you doing? Let's get this quarterly. Cheese Games and Vlogs, welcome to the stream. We will be going to some GoFest, yes. We're all going to go to Paris. All of us are going to Paris, and I think a smaller group are going over to New Jersey. I won't be heading to New Jersey personally. But yes, Paris is the plan. We have said so on the podcast. Oh, Sandra managed to get a 98 Nicket. Nice. Fantastic. LA was a blast, still recovering nothing. My goodness me, after all these weeks, I guess since it's your sort of first kind of international travel, as it were, for an event, that's fair enough, man. Hopefully it was A-OK, it got everything you really wanted. Looking forward to Milan next week. Hey, next live event, very excited for it as well, man. Genuinely. Haven't ever been to Milan. I've been to lots of other places in Italy over the years, but oh yes, another Italian city ticked off. Now we were rocking and rolling with that, but if we go Tapu Koko, we've done literally over the course of it being in the raids, we've done about 2 of them. Done literally just 2 invites. One to try and go lucky with friends with Alex Nexton. The other one was to try and go lucky with another creator, I think. That was about it. Not really chasing this thing, but Electric Fairy does some good counters. You can drop in a poison type, you can drop in the ground types, of course. I think what we're going to do, though, is we're going to run. We want a little bit of an XL boost. So, Electric type Mega. Let's go for this one. We haven't done this one in a long time. Why not? Arnav, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. And Chain as well. Chain Hedgehog. Hey, good to have you back in the stream. Hope you've been keeping well. Disney Mom Rachel, lovely to see you in the stream as well. How are you? And the Wolverine Andrew. Hello, dude. How are things on your end? Need to try and go lucky. Absolutely, we always need to try and go lucky. I'm doing my best, interacting with those people we haven't got to best friends with and those who we're not lucky friends with. But Raid Hour should be kicking off any moment. It should be good. And then we'll see. I mean, we've got cloudy boost at the moment, which is going to mean that Tapu Koko will be weather boosted. 2263 if so. If not 1810 is the 100% you need to see. 6 o'clock, everything should be hatching. Of course, the gyms that are not around us, typically what's the case, unfortunately. But hey, we can jump straight in. Get going on raid numero uno. Who's actually chasing this shiny still? Because I think this is literally the final chance to get it. It changes over at 10 a.m. tomorrow to Heatran. But we've got a good squad of people who are on board for some raid invites. There we go. I have to double check if I'm even online. If I'm not online, that'll be something. Hello. Only just did. Folks who are on my Patreon squad, if you fancy jumping in on the raid, if you're on my friends list, go for it. And thank you, Mod Squad. You're going to be run off your feet, I think. 8 peeps already in. Nice. Yeah, it would help if I turned myself online. That would be good. That would be a good start. There we go. We can get another wave of invites out. Although we know that not everybody's chasing Tapu Koko. That has to be said. You know, the Ray game has been a little bit off, but hey, it's A-OK. Jerry, I'm going to quickly pin your message. Yes, so I'm not adding people from chat. Thank you very much. Don't do that on the channel here. What we do is on the videos that get posted on the weekend, you can comment on those videos with your in-game name and your friend code, and I'll go through and add people. That's how we've had about 5 or 6 people join for this raid stream. No worries, Andrew, no worries. I'm sure you will have seen that basically the birthday bot in Discord, when we have it obviously set up for patrons, it doesn't actually disconnect. So your birthday popped up and pinged us, and we're like, well, he's not in that chat anymore, but I can ping him a DM. So shout out to the birthday bot in Discord for pinging the reminder. Hoping our new bosses will remove the remote rate limit and bring back the fun. Unfortunately, not necessarily new bosses, as it were. It's just new money, I guess, really. The team is still very much the same. And if you watch Trainer Tip's recent hour-long video with Staranka, I recommend watching it on 2x speed to speed up and not waste your life entirely. But yeah, they sort of confirmed they won't be doing anything to the remote raid cap. The game isn't necessarily going to change direction, but there are potential features and things that they might be able to implement or revisit that Niantic said no to. And down it goes. So I think it stayed cloudy boost from the brief glorious moment I looked at the weathering game. It is. So if you find yourself with 2263, that is the 100% you're going to need. And we leveled up. Nice. Telepathy. Hitting those Ultra Friend boosts. Sue with the most damage there. Nicely done. And it could be, it's not in my case, but may it be shiny for you guys out there. Tapu Koko isn't particularly usable, as it were. It lacks the ability to get a very fast move, and even its electric moveset and its stats mean that obviously it's completely outclassed. You are vastly better utilising Zekrom, even the likes, I think, of possibly Electivire, Mega Manectric. 2196 for Sue. Ouch indeed. We've got Sandra here with 2228. Congratulations on your 100%er from yesterday. Very nice indeed. It's a good one to add to the collection, you know. There's a Nickit. 2168 for Lincoln Prime. Oh my goodness me, that must be the floor, dude. You've got to catch that and let us know. 100%. But we're just going to try and jump straight from one raid to the other if we can do. Black Scorpion Lair, good to see you in the stream. Thank you so very much for your generous donation there, and appreciate the shiny luck on there. Let's see if it pulls through. But when Tapu Koko was originally released, God, it was a little while ago, we got quite lucky with the shinies. I think there were like 4 or 5. There you go, quite a lot of them. Also, I think we have a 96 shiny here. Yeah, see, all the way from Randy, Philadelphia, 2023, January. So there we go. And we actually have one from a previous stream, which is where we hit 20k subs on it. Nice. Fantastic. So we'll jump into the next one. Let's go. It's a 10, 11, 10. Oh my goodness me. The 69%. How glorious is that? Let's get B-bar. There we go. Add some peeps. Lovely stuff. I'm going to have to be quite blunt and brutal here. So if you're not going to listen to what the pinned message says or what the mods actually directly tag you with, there's not a lot we can help you with, I'm afraid. Literally, my mod squad have informed what's going on, and 3 messages later you're still asking. We don't add people from chat on this stream. That is pinned on the chat there. We are inviting Patreon squad people and people who we added from YouTube comments. If you're looking to do raids yourself, you can jump into my Discord. That is a great raid community, great global Discord community. Perfect if you want to have those invites, or if you want to invite people to your local raids and you don't necessarily have access to a community of people. That's the best advice I can give. Already 14 people in. If people get the message that the lobby's full, we may have to do private lobby just to get access to some. I think we've got most of our squad in here, actually. There's only a few people who've sniped on in. King Usbu, welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for the Shundo luck. Can't ever argue with the Shundo luck. Let's find out, shall we? We've got weather boost. Could mean something good. But fingers crossed. Can sit out for getting them full on lobbies. No worries, Sue. If you're chasing the hundo or candy or whatever, it's all good. It's more the people who are around here who are sniping them, and it's like, okay, if I can get my invites out first and then open it to public, that's kind of the strategy I like to roll with, is ping the invites there and then open it up a bit later. Let's take it out. Tim, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Let's see if we can get ourselves the raid, the shiny. Because we really haven't done enough raids of this thing to warrant actually getting a shiny at all. So if you are in need of it, very best of luck. It disappears tomorrow, 10 a.m. your local time. It will switch over to Heatran, I believe. So, good luck, and 2221. This is pretty dead. 2263 is your 100% to put a level up with a new member of the Patreon squad, Donna. Lovely. And we've got the final strike with our Shadow Garchomp. Good luck. It is not a shinny one. All the Tapus have great shinies. I deserve that. It was a bad throw. A non-shiny 2208. 2182 for Mike. 2210. Oh, and Telepathy's nabbed the shiny. There we go. 2239 isn't too bad, actually, to be honest, as a shiny. Congratulations. Fantastic pull. $21.90 for DJ Phantom. Okay. Give a congrats to Telepathy for the first shiny of the stream. Yeah, Pinsir should swap over as well. The Mega and the Raid, the Mega boss and the Legendary boss swap over at the same time, so it should go to Mega Pinsir. The Hedgehog, if you're chasing that. I've got to be honest, I don't necessarily care if we even catch these. There we go. Just have to speak the catch into existence. CeeLo, lovely to see you in the chat. How are you? 4XL candy. Clauncher. Not a shiny. Let's jump straight into this next one. In fact, we're going to go private group just to begin with. And then we'll open it up. Ooh. Let's get the raid invite peeps done. There we go. Do we stream often? We stream every Tuesday and every Wednesday at this time slot. So we always cover the Spotlight Hour and the Raid Hour, unless we're deathly unwell or recovering from jet lag or something along those lines. So yeah, we were out yesterday for Shelter, which was honestly such a good Spotlight Hour. I saw a lot of people having good times with that one, which is really, really nice to see. Michael Pembroke, good to see you in the chat. 2162 on the lower scale of things. But hey, thanks for popping in. I'm going to quickly open it to public now. There we go. And then we get some Patreon people. I'm trying to get some people we've not had in... there we go. Giovanni, good to see you. Fabulous. Tune in from now on. Thank you very much. FO Films, welcome on board the channel and the content and everything. We mostly focus on vlogs and videos here. It ran away. Oh my god, DJ Phantom, sorry to hear. Day was good, but a bit tired. Cooking dinner while watching Speak. Oh, carbonara. Very, very nice choice indeed. I highly approve. Javolo, best counters. Rock and roll with ground types and poison types for this one. Groudon, Garchomp, Nihilego. Roserade, if you literally have nothing else and played the Spotlight Hour 2 weeks ago, get some Roserades. They'll be very good with the poison movesets. But then you can even use your Excadrills if you have a few of them ready for either non-Dynamax or Dynamax versions. And there we go. Squad of 8. Fabulous. Josco, welcome to the stream. 6 shinies today in about an hour outside. Nicely done. 5 of them are new for me as well. Which ones do you get? Break it down. Fantastic. I will say, I'm not going to spoil what we got in today's video, but definitely come back to the channel in just under 3 hours' time. We'll be posting the grind that we did today. And that shiny boost for Clauncher is insanely good. Honestly, I think that this event is a really, really solid one. And hopefully when you guys can get out and about and play it, if you need the Clauncher, or if you're chasing the Nickit because it's new, or if you need anything else, there are quite a few perma-boosted Pokemon available in this event. Genuinely, really love it. Petty, good to have you here from Argentina. Oh my goodness me. Welcome on board. Hope you're having a good day. No shiny boost for me, Clauncher hates me. 'Tis only day one. 'Tis only day one so far. Where'd you get the most of your shiny from? I will say I got a split even. So I got just as many from the wild as I got from field research and the timed research as well. But I tell you, this is really good to get a shiny boost for Clauncher, because I checked, and you'll see on the video, my first and only shiny Clauncher previous to this event beginning was caught the 1st of August 24. And before that, it had been released for over a year, I think. So I was like, oh damn, nice. But it's really quality. And the shiny itself, when you evolve it, Clawitzer is a really good shiny as well. Got the shiny Shelder last night. There's a little thing this week about orange shinies, isn't there? Because the Shelder was an orange shiny, Clauncher an orange shiny, Tapu Koko sort of an orange shiny. Oh, 2185 on our end. This is bad. Jeanette P, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here as well. How are you? Clampearl, Clauncher, Female Frillish, why not? Nice random egg hatch. Sneasel and a Meowth. Absolutely smashed it. That's pretty much bingo done for the event. Well done. Probably bad IV means no, sadly not. I was going to say bad IVs usually equal a shiny, but not in this case. 1.83 mil dust. DH, nicely done, dude. That's the thing, the dust grind was insane. Really, really super good. Oh, 21.94 for DJ Phantom. Hopefully this one can stay for you. Stay in the ball. Nickit cannot be shiny at the moment. It's just a brand new Pokemon Pokédex. That's all. So not a new shiny. The shiny to chase in this event is Clauncher. That's got a boost on it for this event. Starlight Muser, congrats on the Nickit Pokédex. Spatial Rend really helped out. Absolutely. It's probably the best tool to use. We decided to go down the route of daily incense and Roar of Time for the for the sake of the stream. It worked, we got a G-Bird, but it ran away. Right at the end of the spotlight hour. It caught. Oh dear God, that is awful. When can you get Urshifu? It will probably be very similar to how Hooper was done, with a staggered release of its evolution. So, I mean, you may not have been playing back in 2021, but what happened there is you got your Hooper at the very beginning of the season, and then you eventually unlock the ability to transform or change its form with the season research. So I don't think we're going to see Urshifu until possibly like late April, maybe even early May, or maybe even right at the end of the season. All right, let's send out those invites. Trying to judge who might be interested, who might not be. Mike Griffin, first shiny Clauncher was 13 CP, level 1, fantastic. And 2234 isn't too bad on the old Tapu Koko, fabulous. Awesome. Philip, good to see you in the chat. I liked your other video with the Brooks. The shiny Brookses, thank you very much. That was a chase, that was a grind. I've got to be honest, I don't necessarily mind a grind. It put me in mind of what we did for, I think it was 2023, with the shiny Phantom. We literally went out for 3 or 4 days, back to back to back, and grinded, you know, a huge amount of research tasks to try and get that shiny. GWI Racing, welcome back to Pokemon Go, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the game. There's a lot going on. A lot may have changed since since you were last in the game. So sun was beaming in the UK. Yeah, Leyland, it was actually a really toasty day today. Well, I say toasty, but it was a very different set of weather conditions compared to what we got used to. And I was absolutely enjoying it. It was nice to get out and about in the sun. What do you think about the new alert function? Quality. Really, really good quality update. Honestly, that was fantastic. I utilised that for the Brooks's chase. I'll probably utilise it for the Nicket as well. I recommend everybody does. If you don't know, it was kind of quietly announced. If you go to your Pokédex, there is now a little toggle switch on every Pokemon that's called an alert trigger. And what that does is if you turn it on for that Pokemon, say Nicket, what will happen is it will basically show on the nearby and prioritise the selection, so you'll be able to see where all the Nicket are as a priority, which is actually something that players have been asking for about 9 years. So it's honestly a really good function. I'm going to put it on for Nicket, I'm going to put it on for Dreepy and a bunch of others. Fantastic. Last time we played properly was 2019. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, there's much bigger boosts on XP, got to be honest. So you enjoy the level up game, but you sadly missed out on the old unlimited remote raid game back in, 2020, 2021, 2022, and they changed it in 23. Now we have 5 per day, which is a shame. Good luck everybody who's in this raid. Oh, 2196. Pretty dead. And sometimes what happens with mods is you occasionally get yourself good stuff with non-boost, sometimes bad stuff with the weather boost. And for me, weather boosted Tapu Koko don't like to give me good IVs. Bear in mind you can only choose the alert for one Pokemon at a time. Oh, can you? Okay, I didn't know that because I hadn't checked it for more than one Pokemon, but good to know. So you have to basically choose one Pokemon and that is it. Still works quality, to be honest. 22.28 for DJ Phantom. That's slightly better than the last ones. Hopefully you can get this one in the bag. Got 22.20 for Sandra. 22.39 for Sue. Not too bad at all. This is pretty flat. Pretty flat indeed, but we do have 5 minutes. I mean, actually, the speed that these are going down is kind of hysterical. Just going to ping the invites. Boom, there we go. Based over in Chelsea. We're based in Ealing, West London. So not a massive stone's throw away, to be honest. How was Subfocus? Subfocus was fantastic. He dropped a bunch of IDs, which was awesome. Some new tracks that have been worked on. Not just the new one, the On and On that's been released, but some extra stuff, which was really, really fun. Dropped some VIPs, as you may have seen on his socials. It was a fantastic show. I hate the people, and I know Francesco and Marta would agree with this. It wasn't, I know it's like Alexandra Palace, it was huge, but it was like a never-ending stream of people either coming or going. And you're like, you've paid money to come to see Subfocus, surely. Yet, during the middle of his set, you're wandering your way through, barging into people because you need to, go somewhere. I'm like, I don't understand it. It really annoyed me because it was like, I seem to be in almost the middle of the motorway equivalent of a stream of people. It was immensely irritating. Hello. Phone crash when you did the last bloody... Oh no, the raid. No! You do still have time, so hopefully you might be able to get back in. No, Nicket cannot be shiny, unfortunately. Wish it could, but this is how they rock and roll with Pokemon Go. You're more likely to get the Pokédex equivalent, and then they'll release the shiny in like a year's time. That's how it goes. Oh, GWI Racing, I appreciate the dono. Thank you so very much for your generosity. Keep doing what you're doing. Great to see another UK-based player. if you're interested, there's a little squad of us. So there is a group of us, 3 of us, who do something called the Incensed podcast. And we are 3 UK-based creators. So you've got Ian Waterfall and you've got Masterful27 and then myself. So we all do individual YouTube content. And then collectively we do the Incensed podcast, which has been running for 4 years, just over 4 years at this point. So there's 214 episodes of fun and games to go and listen to if you fancy that sort of thing. Matteo, welcome to the stream. We don't dish out the friend code, but thank you very much for joining. Yeah, if you want to get added for the following raid hours, keep your eye on the channel, keep your eye on the content. I always post a video that goes up on Saturday or Sunday, and I'll ask in that video if you guys want to join for the following raid hour. So in this case, it will be Heatran next. Comment on that video with your in-game name and your friend code. That's how people got on board with this raid hour. They commented on the Raiko video, 2214, I think, which is pretty dead, unfortunately. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I'll do it on the Comday Classic Totodile video, which will get posted on Saturday. So keep your eye on channel there. And good luck for your shiny, people. This is not it, but I'm not expecting to get the shiny, I've got to be honest. Considering this is only like my raid number 6 or 7 of the whole wave. Thank you very much, GW. I'm just calling it GWI. Drop it a download. I hope you enjoy it. Appreciate that. Not shiny, 2179 for Sandra. So unfortunately, it seems like not too much shiny luck for the old Tapu Koko out there. We're also waiting to hear on April's content because we've seen a few events get posted. So we know a few bits and pieces that are coming up, like Gigantamax Snorlax that got shared yesterday. The first event of April, which brings in the 3 Paldean Tauros, which I think is great. And we'll have to find out what the raid boss is going to be like. 2234 for DJ Phantom, best one so far. Fantastic. I'll rock and roll with that then. I'll try and remember, Guy. Cap now as well. DJ Phantom, thanks for joining the raids as always. Good to have you on board. I appreciate you burning those remote passes with us on stream. Oh, go-karting content creator. Fantastic. Used to go eating a lot. There's a great track near Acton. Yes. Oh, how interesting. Now we've got our little rotation. We've got a little wait. There's not much we can really do. We just have to. It's that thing of just have to sit and wait for the next 5 minutes before the raids refresh. So we'll just drop a golden raz. Let's get those best buddies up. Why not? We're surprised we're getting G-Max Snorlax before G-Max Machamp. I was as well, to be honest. Considering they teased or hinted at, not hinted at, they literally wrote it down in black and white, saying we're going to get Gigantamax Machamp in the season. But that's entirely it's a good strategy because it gets people to go for Dynamax Machamp, which we already should have some of, to take on G-Max Snorlax, and then later on you can take on G-Max Machamp. You know, which you'll be wanting to utilise the likes of Metagross with the Psychic move, or some other bits and pieces. Marissa, good to have you in the stream as always. How are you today? How did the Spotlight Hour turn out in the end? Jace, 32 raids done for Tapu Koko, no shiny, unfortunately. RNG can be very cruel and unforgiving on certain raid bosses and things. Considering it's a 1 in 20, you can go a long, long time without getting a shiny, unfortunately. Can you get Groudon from raids? Once it comes back in the rotation. We don't know when that's going to happen. But yes, it'll, at some point in the future, take the place of Tapu Koko. Or whatever the raid boss is going to be. We know that Heatran's coming in next, tomorrow, 10 AM your local time. That will be the next legendary. First shiny Shelder, congratulations. 482 catches, 1.4 mil dust. That's beautiful. Absolutely Stonkingly good grind there. Vanessa, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good luck to Shundos. Thank you very much. Right back at you. We'll see if we get any kind of like, so far we've not had anything close to yet a hundo, let alone a shiny or a shundo. And now we can charge the phone. Excellent. How's the weather there? J-Rez, it's actually been a really lovely day today. It was sailing up to about 17 degrees Celsius with bright sunshine. So I went out to record my video today in like hoodie and coat and everything, and very quickly realised that, right, I can't rock and roll with the hoodie as well, so just went to the coat. And then earlier today I was like, okay, I'm just going to go with, almost in just a t-shirt. Sun shines out, damn. Just wondering, would you level 50 a shiny 93 Galea Moltres, 15 attack? Considering how rare they are, I personally would do. Hell yeah. That's an insanely cool thing to have in the account, Philip. Nice. Want to see the Primal Raids return. Primal Raids would be a good one, actually, because it would give... When we had the raid hours and raid session for them last year, but again, it would give a good opportunity for people to crack on with getting their energies and stuff. Brandon M, good to see you in the stream. How's it going? And thank you very much, Marissa. Congrats on the shiny Brooksich finally. It gave me a runaround. It certainly gave me a chase, that's for damn sure. But I don't mind a chase for something. It's always made worse when you look at social media and it seems everybody but you is getting the shiny. Because obviously you only get to see this is the thing with social media and also video content for content creators. You only ever really get to see the good stuff. Because that's what gets clicks, that's what gets traction and everything. But you don't see the 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, 24-hour grind that goes behind it, unless you watch one of my 24-hour sessions. Sunshine was out and glowing. Nice, Jazz Hog. It's good to see the sun out and about a little bit. Ryu Solar now blessed the stream with the Shundo. Let's see. We have wave 2 of the raids. If it's not going to be us, at least let it be somebody on the raid invites or the Patreon squad. Come on. Exotic Hunt 14, good to see you in the stream. Welcome back. Better late than never. Gotta say that, right. It seems Studios is hatching first, so we'll jump into that one. Sue was, rough, almost about the same amount of checks as me. I think there was slightly more than me, Sue. So it both took us a fair old grind to get that one. See, perseverance. Well done on persevering and cracking on with it. Yesterday was warm and sunny. Today was cold and rainy. It's Canadian weather. Probably not dissimilar from the UK, really, except you guys get a bit more snow. We just get cold and drizzle. Got a shiny Pawniard. Oh, congrats on the shiny Pawniard from the 7K, Sandra. Nice. Sophie, good to see you in the stream. When's the next 24-hour grind? It's a tricky one to judge. We need a absolutely banger of an event. We need a clear open window, and we need no events, really, on the weekend or something in between, because trying to juggle a 24-hour grind around everything is so difficult these days. That's the only thing, is I would like to be able to do them, but it just is so challenging to work into the schedule. Because we've got podcast record on Tuesdays. The podcast has to be edited at some point during the week, either a Wednesday or a Thursday. And then it depends on when the event's running. Then it depends on a bunch of other things. It's so sad. If the bottle cap comes in, yes. I think the bottle cap will come in possibly as part of a Go Fest, because we've seen them use the Lucky Trinket on the Tour Pass. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Go Fest Tour Pass, or a Go Fest Pass with the bottle cap as the final reward for the premium track. I genuinely think that is very, very possible. But honestly, I would be so down for a bottle cap. Even if it costs a lot or it takes a lot to get, or you get them very infrequently like Master Balls, it just means that I've got a bunch of shiny 98s. I've got a shiny 98 Necrozma that's Dawn Wings. I've got a shiny Lucky 98 Groudon and a bunch of other things. These are all 98s would very happily put up to a hundo or a shundo. Is the Go Plus Plus worth it in your opinion? Yes, absolutely, Guy. I would recommend 100% getting one. Obviously, you can set it to auto spin and auto catch, and you can also set it to utilise Great Balls and Ultra Balls with your manual catch pushing the button. You can do some tweaking with it if you don't necessarily... I don't think they even come with a warranty, so you can faff around with them. But yes, definitely a very good device. And if you put it to sleep and utilise it with Pokemon Sleep as well, not only do you get like a second little sort of fun little passive game, but it always gets you a buddy heart, which is I've found very useful for people who, let's say, forget to interact with their buddy on a regular basis, because there are plenty of special researchers or time researchers that make you utilise the buddy feature for X amount of days in a row. We got 2240, that's not bad at all. So it's really solid to have that sleep buddy heart. Basically, you just ka-ching guarantees the buddy heart interaction, which is really solid. Not a shiny, but it's actually somewhat okay IV. Best to buy on Amazon. Amazon or on, I think the Pokemon Center is probably a good call as well. I wish it was shiny incoming. I really do, but unfortunately not for us. Let's hope that the shiny was dished out to somebody who's on the raid invites there. Virtual Galaxy, good to see you on the stream. We have plenty of Nickets. I think we've caught nearly 100 of them today. There's a video going to go up on the channel in 2.5 hours' time, covering that and the shiny Clauncher stuff. Aaron Bowers, yes, of course. I will say, if you see me in a raid, feel free to spam on in via the friends list. If you spot me through that part of the game, just honestly spam in. Patron squad are always welcome to raids, doesn't matter when or where. Hey, Sue did get a shiny. Fantastic. So the shiny luck went to Sue. Congratulations. So 91%, not too bad. Fantastic. 2205. Would it be contention for a lucky trade? Maybe. I'm not sure anybody will really want to go for a lucky trade or whatever. So it's kind of a fun trinket. Good stuff to see. We've got Mike Griffin 2223. Didn't need the shiny, but happy to nab it. Absolutely. Jerry, you are very right on that. The Go Plus Plus does like to... It vibrates and lights up like a very excitable Christmas tree. So, several people have disconnected the vibration. Several people have put like a diffuser layer to dullify the lights that come through. Night Kid, we are very much aware of the 100%er, but thank you very much for sharing as well. We've got Nightbot posting it. Let's see if we can coax a creator in. Let's try a JT Valor. Let's coax a JT Valor in, why not? Smash in. Oh, B-Bar, lovely to see you in the chat, mate. How are you? Hope all is well with you. No one else I know has a Galarian Moltres, so no swap yet. That's the thing, the swaps take time. You have to be very lucky, and then somebody else has to be very lucky, and then you have to be lucky friends, and then be very lucky with the lucky friend trade. There's too many barriers of being lucky in this game. Summoning Nerd JT. Let's see, can we summon him? Maybe. I don't think so. I can't blame him, really. Let's go. Fantastic. Right, we'll wander up to the next double. Let's crack on. Folks asking about ads or all this sort of stuff, so I'm not adding people from chat. Also, if you're asking and saying invite me, if I don't have you on the friends list, that's not a possibility. What I can recommend is for future raid hours, subscribe to the channel, keep your eye on the content, because on the Totodile Comday Classic video, I'm going to get people who are wanting Heatran raid hour invites to comment their in-game name and their friend code. That's how we get people added for the raid hour streams here. We did the same Dynamax Ryko video. We had 6 or 7 people add for this raid hour. So keep your eye on the content. That's the best recommendation I can do. Or join the Patreon squad. We've had a couple of people join the Patreon recently, which is honestly fantastic, and I really appreciate those guys doing the extra support. We got 2220 on this side. Good luck, everybody. 2263. May it be shiny for you. Got the most damage. That's something. Marissa for getting the final strike. Nicely done with the drill, or the escadrille, should I say. No shinny Coco, unfortunately. But that's absolutely fine. Caught 1 so far. Ouch, sorry to hear, Mike. That is not a good catch rate. Oh my goodness. Exotic Hunt 14. I wish you were right. I really do. We got 2216 for Sandra, 2173 for Jerry, and 2208 for B-Bar. The Francesco, the Italian. Or as I said on the podcast last night, he should have named himself Frapperol Spritz. How's it going, broski? Boop, there we go. Non-Pokemon Go question. What's your favourite movie? Oh, that's a tough one. That is a challenging one. Favourite movie? I think if I've got to go for like movie, I think is like the most overall like really enjoyable kind of story and good elements to it, I go for Baby Driver. That was 2017, I think. God, it's a long time ago, actually. Christ. Is it 2017 or 2018? I forget. But I really like... That was directed by Edgar Wright. I really like his stuff. Run out of passes. Sandra, thanks for burning those remotes with us tonight, as always. But if I was going to go for just pure something I could sit down and never get bored of in terms of comedy, I'd go for Tropic Thunder. There's so many funny Ben Stiller movies, actually. I keep seeing clips of Dodgeball coming up. Well, we got it caught, and it's pretty dead. But hey, it's fine. Gone in 60 seconds is a banger, absolutely. Or Scary Movie, any of the Scary movies. I like watching a movie that's going to give me a laugh, but I'll tell you something, a lot of people might be aligned with this, but I absolutely fell in love with Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the only movie in my life that I've ever gone to the cinema twice for. And then watched it on the plane over to LA. Change plans and go to India. You go to India, sir. You crack on, Francesco. Go to India. Why? If they added something else to the Indian safari. Still need to watch it. It's honestly hysterical. It is absolutely fantastic, that movie. I know DJ Phantom's utilised all their passes. They've used their passes, that's absolutely fine. We're just going to ping these invites to people. There we go. Went to the cinema 4 times for it. Goodness me, twice as much as me. Damn. Indian Pikachus are in raids. Is that meaning the Kurta costume and the Sari costume are in raids? Damn, we'll have to get the remotes on that one. Although Sari Chew got the shiny of it, got the Lundo. I think the Kurta Chew's got to be the one. Kurta Chew invites. What's the thoughts on the new Taurus variant being raid only? Good question, Wolves. Honestly, I was very surprised that they raid locked it. Very, very surprised. Because they've made it sort of regional, but then the raids kind of negate the whole purpose of having a regional. So, I'm like, what? Why? I just hope that it actually goes into the wild spawns once the event has perhaps finished. So, anybody who's in the Iberian Peninsula, hit us up for some exclusive Paldean Taurus, but it can't be shiny at the moment, so it's kind of just a Pokédex and get the different forms of it and you're sorted. Kept a secret until today. Classic Niantic. Or classic Pokemon Go development team, as we have to say now, really, because it's transitioning from Niantic to Scopely. But we know it's not them in control. It's the Pokemon Go development team. It's just a little bit... It doesn't roll off the tongue as quickly, shall we say. Down goes the Tapu Koko. Very best of luck, everybody, for... Well, I think we got 21.98, which is just awful. Absolutely awful. Goodness me. Angus, good to see you in the stream, mate. How are you? Did you pop out and do your local raid hour for a bit? 21.99. Bloody hell. Terrible. But the first wall catch, I will take that. Absolutely take that. Nicely done. Horrendous 2-star. Oh, and we got a 2k. Yay, I hatched an olive. There's not a hundo. Let's get that in the bin. We will open a gift from somebody and get a 7km egg, because the 7km eggs have some okay stuff in them for this event, so it might be worth going for those. 21.94 for Mike. Hopefully this one stays in the ball and is actually nice to you, mate. 21.92 for B-Boss. We all kind of got rinsed on this one. Ouch. I malfunctioned there for a minute. It's like, who have I not invited? Let's go. Ping. It's like, who have I invited? Who have I not? What's going on? Go demanding an update. Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't push on through now. Crikey. That would be bad. They have a habit of forcing the update, don't they, during the raid hours. There we go. 5 passes done. Mike, thank you very much for choosing to burn those 5 remotes with us on stream as always, mate. And yeah, bad 2-star, unfortunately. Hopefully we hit lucky for Paris. Absolutely, we've got to hit that interaction daily. It's got to be done. I would always say, Angus, if you're having some trouble with that sort of thing, there's a little reset button on the back of the Go++. And also, I would say, do the game refresh data thing. There's a few things you can do to refresh it and make it a bit better, I believe. DH. This is an interesting topic. We've mentioned it a couple of times, but obviously anybody who's aware, the Legends ZA game that's coming out, I think towards the end of this year, November time, most likely. So we had Hisuian forms, obviously we've had them in raids, of Decidueye, Samurott, and then Typhlosion. The rumours and speculation is that because it's based on Gen 6 and Kalos, the starters that they picked, which were Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig, my boy Tepig, very happy with that one, they won't get new forms, they will get Megas. But we'll have to see whether... I think it would be really cool if they gave them both. Like you had a new form evolution of... you know, Emboar and Meganium and Free Alligator, and then they have a new Mega on top of that. I think that would be sick. But we'll have to find out. I know people scoped in the game trailer that they posted that Chikorita had access to a fairy move that it never usually has access to, which very strongly hints that either Meganium in its new form will get a fairy typing, or it will become a grass fairy type when it mega evolves in this new game. So honestly, we'll have to see, but I will definitely be getting that game on Switch, and it will be very interesting to see what the tie-in around that time, because if they're going to choose to release it then, that will be shortly before the sort of, if they redo Go Wild area, which would be very, very cool to see. So maybe we won't have a Toxtricity themed thing, we might have a Legend ZA themed Go Wild kind of thing. 2194. We're getting absolutely shafted on the IVs tonight. Anyway, good luck everybody for your 2263 would be the wonderful number to see, and just no shiny luck. Nothing at all. Shiny Corefish and Clampill today. Angus, nicely done. To be honest, all the spawns that are featured in this event have good shinies. The only negative thing I would say about this event, and you'll probably hear me say it in the video that will drop in like just over 2 hours, the quest for Nickit makes you do 2 Rocket Grunts, but there's no boost on Team Rocket Grunts, so trying to actually do Team Rocket Grunts is incredibly challenging, and they're very spread out and difficult to find. The other thing is the 2 rewards you get for the collection challenges are appalling. Absolutely appalling. You do the effort of collecting and evolving these Pokemon, and then you get rewarded with a Lumimion and a Leopard that can't be shiny. B-Bar heading to the beach. Oh, that's a lovely sentence. Go and enjoy the walk and the beach and the sunshine, man. Thanks very much for jumping in the raids. See you in the next one. Starlight, congrats, 2210. Very welcome for the invite. Thanks for jumping in and burning that remote pass with us. There's the catch. And we've got plenty of time to get ourselves the final Tapu Koko of the evening with a Clauncher. Ah, that's not shiny. Let's jump in and get going. Exactly. It is so peculiar, no boost. I'm not sure why they didn't make it like evolve a dark type Pokemon. I think that might have been a better call, because there were lots of dark types spawning that are all cheap to evolve, shall we say. Capped out as well. Marissa, thanks for jumping in remotely on our raids as well. Anybody from the Patreon squad or the raid add-ons from the YouTube comments who chooses to burn the remotes with us on stream, really appreciate it. Do we have any Pokemon this event that have a shiny boost? Yes, Wolves, go chasing not Clampill, that's a perma boosted shiny, Clauncher. Clauncher has a serious shiny boost on it for this event, so go chasing the research tasks. You want Hatch an Egg is a guaranteed Clauncher, or if you catch 5 water-type Pokemon, it gives you either a Clauncher or a male Frillish. But you obviously have Sneasel, which is the perma-boosted shiny. You have Clampill, as we mentioned, that's a perma-boosted shiny. So there's lots of potential with this event, honestly. Really solid. Four of us to finish up, I think, which is fair enough. We're all Tapu Koko'd out. I'll be quite glad to see the back of this raid boss. Heatran I've got a little bit more love and respect for, because ever since it got Magma Storm as its charge move... Oh, we jumped out. Well, okay, I'm going to re-lobby then. I'm going to re-lobby. Let's give it a crack. Let's go. Take 2. But yeah, Heatran I'm a bit more excited for, because not only is that a quality shiny, very good Pokemon, if you will have to Elite TM on Magma Storm as far as I'm aware, because it's a legacy move. It's not going to get it in the rotation, unfortunately. Excited to see what unknowns get featured at Go Fests. Me too. What theme are they going to go for? I'm going to go sword, sword and shield, as you mentioned. Or maybe another way, who knows? We'll have to see. Let's see if anybody cares for Tapu Koko anymore. This is the only problem, I would say, and it's something I would suggest to the Pokemon Go team, is to shuffle the raid hour and where it gets placed in a raid boss's rotation. Because right now you can see it's looking like a bit of a bust. We'll do one more round of invites, see if we can get people in. But putting a raid hour at the end of the raid boss's cycle inherently means that people have actually already completed their raids that they're interested in doing. So they're not necessarily going to be chasing it that much, which means a raid hour is set up to kind of fail in a way. But if it's a bust, we won't be losing any sleep on it, that's for damn sure. Aaron, hey, no worries at all. If you're out of passes, you're out of passes. Appreciate you jumping in the invites you did. Absolutely okay. We're only here to facilitate. And to be honest, I'd rather save the green pass. Let's see if we can just get some random people in on this one. When they let us when they show us who's actually capped on the remote raids, that would be really solid. That would be amazing. It's something that's been needed to happen for years. Because you just end up inviting the same people. It's like, well, I don't know. Oops, they're not maxed. Oh, they are maxed. Problem. Apex. I don't know if he feels comfortable doing a duo. You can duo Tapu Koko. If he's got the right stuff, I'll give it a go with him. Sure, let's make it a duo. He picks 171 on me. We have the counters. We've got the shadow ground types. All ready to go. And we're best friends as well, so a little bit of a boost on that one. Removed you after I got the shiny, lol. So that'd be nicely done. Do need to raid Heatran and Mega Pinsir the next rotation. Interesting. Mega Pinsir, I know people may be raiding it for the need to get Pinsir or Pinsir Energy, etc., but there are better bug-type Pokemon out there, and actually you should be able to get access to some of them through the bug-out event that is coming through towards the end of March, because in the research, the timed research, I think you get Heracross and stuff like that, and Heracross is a better bug type than Pinsir. But then there's no harm in having a Pinsir at tier 3, shall we say, because Pinsir's quite good. It covers the flying and the bug types, which might be quite useful. Don't have Pinsir at all. Fair enough. There we go, there's two of you. Telepathy and Chargerhog, who don't have the Pinsir whatsoever. Some of them just don't get in the rotations. Is he even tapping? I don't think he's tapping. Because we're at a quarter here and it looks like it's me doing all the damage. Apex. What is going on here? This is not bueno. Can't believe that. It doesn't look like he's actually tapping, or maybe he's lagged out or something. So it's just me doing it. Yeah, there's no way. Well, fantastic. It was good while it lasted, but that's it. Past gone. Oh well, you live and you learn. That is not the most glamorous way that we end a raid hour in, but it is unfortunately the way we're going to end a raid hour. So 9 raids completed for Tapu Koko. No shiny tonight, but there was some shiny luck out there for you guys on the invites, which is always what matters, to be honest. So thanks very much for joining. Appreciate you all. Appreciate the super chats that came through tonight as well. So I'm going to recommend, please do stick around the channel if you are new. We're going to have a video covering the new event, Deep Depths, in 2 hours' time up on the channel. And there's going to be more videos coming up as well, because we've got some good stuff on the weekend, and I want to get back out to grind the Clauncher research tasks. So appreciate you all. And don't forget, check out the Tottenham Comedy Classic video if you want to have a chance of joining for Heatran Raid Hour next week. That's how we run on the channel. Final thanks to the Mod Squad, as always. Mod Squad, keeping things crisp, clean and smooth. Appreciate you all. Shiny? No. I'm trying to get some shiny luck here before the stream ends. Anyway, appreciate you all. I will see you all very, very soon. Do take care.